I'm Mike Callahan, and today this is Cobb Island Monarch Mania at Old Fisherman's Field. It's an event that is about 12 years old. We're back again this year in a miniature form. It's hosted by the Cobb Island Citizens Association and the Cobb Island Fire Department and EMS and Auxiliary. And it got started when I discovered that monarch butterflies were hanging out in someone's yard on Cobb Island, and I was able to tag a bunch at one time. I took them to the coffee shop here on the island at that time, and it was called Cobb Island Gallery. And the owner, Linda Riggs, saw how excited the adults got into this tagging of monarchs and watching them, and the kids were excited, and she said, we need to harness this excitement and do something. So we ended up creating Monarch Mania, and so she was my co-chair for a couple of years, and now I have another person who is my co-chair, and that's Mike Burnham. Monarch Mania is an event that is an educational activity that shows people the importance of protecting and conserving the monarch butterflies. But it is to encourage people to plant milkweed for the host of the monarch, which is the only type of plants they can lay their eggs on. And then it also encourages people to plant nectaring plants so they have something to drink on their migration. And they're headed now from as far north as Canada all the way down to Mexico. And it's very exciting that you can get to tag these little insects, and it's a community science project, formerly known as citizen science, but now community science. And you put a little teeny sticker on them that is a non-radio tracking or satellite tracking thing. It's just a sticker. And then if they do make it to Mexico or found somewhere between here and there, they can figure out how far they traveled and where they ended up making it to. So when we tag a monarch butterfly on its migration, we're tagging generation 4, which is the 4th generation of the year. They're the only ones that migrate to Mexico. They live longer than the 2nd, 3rd generations, and they are going to live up to about 6 months or so, whereas generations 2 and 3 are only living about 2 weeks to a month, and maybe maximum 6 weeks. And so we tag them with a very small sticker on their lower outer right wing. It's part of that community science project called Monarch Watch, and any person can do it. It's community science. You just have to buy the stickers, and they go on the lower right outer wing. And that's because the professor in charge of the program, Chip Taylor, likes to be a good scientist, and he requires us to put them on the lower right wing so you're always consistent with your scientific research. And it tracks them, and it has an ID number on it. It also has the web address of monarchwatch.org. And if they are found between wherever they're tagged and Mexico, the person who tagged it will get a message, and the person who found it will know where it went as well. And our data has to be in by December 1st for them to be able to put it in their database. The reason we tag monarchs is because monarchs are not as common as they used to be. There are concerns here in the US and in Mexico as well as Canada. And one of the problems here in the US would be disappearing places they can lay their eggs on their host plants, like not enough milkweed, monoculture on some farm areas that have chemicals made into the plant that are pesticides, and then also on occasion droughts and things affect them. So they are disappearing, and that's what's happening here in the US, but in their wintering grounds in the mountains of Mexico, they have to worry about deforestation. One of the problems with that is that now avocado companies are buying up land near those, and the forest is being cut down. One of the things Monarch Watch has done, though, is help communities understand the importance of their resource, and now they have discovered how ecotourism is a great thing and can help. And also Monarch Watch donates money to people who find tags in Mexico. So if somebody finds a tag and reports it, they get a monetary amount for reporting that. So that's a good thing. Well, even one person or family can make a difference in a situation like this by planting those plants in their yard, by minimizing the use of pesticides and fertilizers in your yard, and using more organic products. And then at the end of the season, if you've got these things going in your yard and you have monarchs, get some tags from Monarch Watch, the community science project out of the University of Kansas. Anybody can buy them. That's how I got the tags we're going to use today for the festival. Been doing it for over 10 years, and it's so much fun, and even children can be taught to do it with just a little bit of tutoring, and it will last a lifetime. Because if a country or nation loses its natural heritage, it loses a lot. And so with this, you can be a great steward and pass the earth and its wonderful gifts on to so many other generations.
Do you want to make positive contributions in your Charles County community but aren't sure where to start? Join one of Charles County's boards, commissions, or committees to see current vacancies and submit an application. Visit www.charlescountymd.gov and follow the boards and commissions links. Stepping up to serve the Charles County community will allow you to shape the county's present and future.
Applying for jobs with Charles County government is now easier and more efficient. Visit www.charlescountymd.gov for more information.